The word mediator.
That go-to guy.
He's the middle God.
Right.
What makes him the middle God? When we sin, you know what happens? There's a penalty for death. But what happened is the Most High is looking at. He look at us. He's looking to take us out. But Yahushua step in like, not give him a break. That's what it means. The mediator, king of glory. Because what happened? Israel had accumulated so much sin to the point the Most High, he just turned his back on Israel. But then Yahushua, he shed his blood on the cross. He shed his blood on the cross and brought back peace with Israel and the Most High. So we living through Yahushua's righteousness.
Right.
That's what Yahushua said to the scribes and the Pharisees. He said, "What is it good to do? Is it evil or good to do?
It's good to do
good on the Sabbath or do evil on the Sabbath?" He said, "Which one of you having sheep?" And one of your sheep
ditch,
Matthew 12.
And it's so heavy because what he says is he's the Lord of the Sabbath.
Shut him down, exactly.
Matthew 12:2. But when the Pharisees saw it, they said unto him, Behold, thy disciples do that which is not lawful to do on the Sabbath day. On the Sabbath day. But he said unto them, Have ye not read what David did when he was hungry, and they were with him? How he entered into the house of the Most High, and did eat the showbread.
David was from the tribe of Judah, which is the only man that was allowed to eat of the bread of anything of the temple.
Judas, right?
Or the Levites.
Us?
Yeah.
Some brothers do that, Benjamin,
With different tribes, but
I'm from Benjamin.
the point is, David himself was from the tribe of Judah.
Yeah.
But the only man that was able to eat of the temple was the tribe of Levites.
Right.
But it was a circumstance. The Most High had mercy on David.
It says, How he entered into the house of the Most High, and did eat the showbread, which is not lawful for him to eat.
I'm sorry. Now going back to lying, right? Who was it? Josiah? He told him, let's go and worship Baal. He left more to one temple. He lied to them. And what he do? He slaughtered all of them.
But it was
Joash. But you know the count clearly tell you he lied to them. He told them, let's go into this temple
and worship
all these gods.
Gods.
Josiah lied to them. He led them into a temple to worship their gods.
I think it was Joab.
Because they was worshiping other gods, which the Most High told us not to worship any other god. Now if you're in a job interview, right? They ask you certain questions, you gotta lie. The way you gotta lie to get that job. You can't tell them the truth why you want the job. I need the money. You gotta stretch it. You gotta butter people up sometimes. That's what people say, be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. Now, snakes are what? They know to be wise. They unpredictable. You can't read a snake's facial expression. Whereas a dog is sad, angry, you can read it. But a snake, you don't know what they think.
Oh, Jehu.
That's how we gotta be. We gotta be wise.
Jehu, okay. Jehu.
Yeah, Jehu.
Which one was that?
I'm gonna actually find you got the actual count up?
Oh, damn.
I'll bring it. Let's bring it up. Edification. I'll read it.
We continue on. Matthew 12 and 4 again. And he entered into the house of the Most High, and did eat the showbread, which was not lawful for him to eat, neither for them which were with him, but only for the priests. Or have you not read in the law how that on the Sabbath days the priests in the temple profane the Sabbath and are blameless? But I say unto you, right in the fight.
That's heavy.
But if he had known what this meaneth, I will have mercy and not sacrifice.
We gonna show that.
You would not condemn the guilt.
Now, I'll give a quick testimony. Now, as you know, we do a lot of brothers here, we do construction, right? Now, sometime on a job, you required to have a fit test, and they tell you got to shave your beard. And then what I do, say, if you gotta lay me off, lay me off. I'm not gonna shave my beard to keep a job, but that shows we have faith in the Most High. But the same, Most High is the one that really gave you the Most High gave you the job. And if they lay you off, the Most High
Give me another one.
job.
Yeah.
But in a situation like that happened to me all the time. Tell me I got to shave to get fit tested, and I'm not allowed to take the fit test.
Fit test, what's that?
That's when you do a respirator test. So they tell you got to shave. I tell them, it is what it is. You got to lay me off, lay me off. Sometimes I tell them for religious purposes, I don't shave. And Lord may have mercy on me and still keep me around.
If a white boy have a big long beard, been growing for a long time, he ain't gonna shit that either.
Yeah,
they always trying to catch us.
But we'll go back to the scripture.
Yeah. Matthew 12 and 5. Or have you not read in the law how that on the 7th days the priests in the temple profane the Sabbath and are blameless? Because on the 7 days the priests, well what? They'll burn fires like sacrifice. They'll slaughter the animal. They'll skin it. Well, they lighting the fire on the Sabbath, but that's their duty.
That's work.
That's work.
That's work.
Yeah, that's true.
But I say unto you that in this place is one greater than the temple. The Lord is greater than the temple, right? But if ye had known what this meaneth, I will have mercy and not sacrifice, he would have not condemned the guiltless. For the Son of Man is Lord even on the Sabbath day.
Yes. It goes back to the brother's initial point. We have grace through Yahushua. Although we can't keep everything 100%. So through Yahushua we got that grace, and whichever way the Spirit,
And that works only with us who is the truth.
Yeah, because we coming
So the other Israelites,
No, we say GMS because GMS is just a title.
Yeah, I know.
So that's
No. I'm talking about the other regular black dudes or whoever.
2/3.
Yeah, the 2/3. We don't know.
They
don't apply to them
Other
because they ain't
Israelites
keeping
that's
nothing.
not, an Israelite that's not in the faith, it doesn't apply to them because they don't believe in Yahweh Shah. So that's distinguished. Now the ones that believe in Yahweh Shah, we cover through Yahweh Shah's blood. And they not covered through Yahweh Shah's blood because they don't believe. That's what Yahweh Shah told the wicked scribes and Pharisees. They have no cloak for their sins. It was a cloak. It's a garment. It's a covering. So they have no covering because they didn't believe in Yahweh Shah.
I got something to say. This is Psalms 32, verse 1. It says, "Blessed is he whose transgression is forgiven."
Blessed is he whose transgression is forgiven. What is transgression? Breaking of the law. Because that's what happened. Israel has accumulated so much sin that in the Bible it references it as being debt. You know how you just heavy in debt and you just doomed? That's what Israel fell under. But Yahweh Shah came and he paid off that debt. We had a new slate through Yahweh Shah.
Right. It says, "Blessed is he whose transgression is forgiven, whose sin is covered." It says, "Blessed is the man unto whom the Lord imputeth not iniquity, and in whose spirit there is no guile."
That's the elect. The elect are the ones who you got the question that does apply to the ones that don't know that they're Israelites. I'm going to say this as a quick disclaimer. Because in Romans 2:14, the Bible does say that the Gentiles who had not the law are like a law unto themselves who keep the law. In other words, you have people out there who are Israelites, who don't know they're Israelites, but it's in their spirit to do what's in the law. Example, some people naturally just don't eat pork.
Yeah.
According to the Bible,
I was wondering before I came.
according to the Bible, right, that's good. That's righteous. According to the Bible, you're not supposed to eat anything with blood in it. Guess what? Our people want their food well done.
Yeah.
They don't know nothing about what's in Leviticus 17, but they just want their food well done because that's in their spirit. So you got certain chicks up there that do keep laws, but they're not aware of them.
Yeah.
But I always say this though. I always say this. You know what? This is the time where every man out here, every one of our nations out here, we have smartphones, we have computers, we have internet. So they should, if you ain't looking for some kind of knowledge and you're just looking for smart, like pornos or whatever on the web, you can never say that you never taught the word because you didn't even search.
We right now we're in the information age.
Right. So they could find information.
Right.
Matthew 12:9. And when he was departed, and when he was departed thence, he went unto their synagogue. And behold, there was a man that had his hand withered. They asked him, saying, "Is it lawful to heal on the Sabbath days?" That they might accuse him. tried to set the Lord up. He said unto them, what man shall there be among you that shall have one sheep, and if it fall to a pit on the Sabbath day, will you not lay hold on it and lift it out?
And what was the answer? They would do that. They would save that. They would save that sheep. All right. Otherwise, you know that
You don't love your brother.
You know what I'm saying? And, but as far as their property, they would want to regain their property. Otherwise, they didn't want to take the loss. So they would say, well, I got to save the sheep even though it's a Sabbath. Right?
How much then is a man better than a sheep? Wherefore it is lawful to do well on the Sabbath days. It's lawful to do well on the Sabbath days. You understand what I'm saying? It's a very distinct. Like for example, oh well, I ain't supposed to work on the Sabbath, but the pipes in my house bust. I know how to fix the pipe, but let me let my house flood for 24 hours until the Sabbath is over. I'm not gonna do that. If you got a baby, and the baby gotta eat, but you gotta heat up the milk, guess what? You gonna have to light the fire, brother. You gotta light the fire on the stove. You gonna have to. The Lord have mercy on you for that. Or how your baby gonna eat? You gonna let your baby die?
Breastfeed.
Now, guess what though? What if the woman ain't around? What if she ain't around at that moment? What if she had to go to a doctor with the other planet?
You know, sometimes some women can't breastfeed because due to their health.
Yeah.
If you got bad health, you gotta go with that canned shit, the Infamil.
Hey,
I got something. You got something?
Yeah, real quick.
Similac.
Hey, check this out, because it's
Similac's bad, right?
All right,
Hell
it's
yeah.
dealing with the Most High. It's
He
all,
held.
what this is all about. It's all about the remnant, the elect. So Zephaniah, what is this, 3? Yeah, Zephaniah 3 verse 13. It says, the remnant of Israel shall not do iniquity, nor speak lies, neither shall a deceitful tongue be found in their mouth, but they shall feed and lie down, and none shall make them afraid. Sing, O daughter of